As you probably noticed, you're not on Apple Demo's channel, but Apple Tech 752's channel. The reason for this is that we have actually both been working tirelessly to try to make iCloud fixes and make a lot of things with these iCloud locked devices work that were recently bypassed with Checkra1n, and we've decided that it would be the best if we both just put both of our willpowers and force powers together and both worked on the same kind of things. So we are both going to actually be posting on Apple Tech 752's channel from now on for any iCloud bypass videos. But anyways, let's get straight to the iCloud fix. As you may know, there was recently an iCloud bypass released for every iPhone from the iPhone 4S to the iPhone X. However, there have been a few problems with this particular bypass. One of the problems is that you're not actually able to sign into your iCloud account or use many of Apple's services. We may not have a method to actually make things like iMessage and Apple Music and FaceTime work yet, but we do have a way to make iCloud at least semi-work. It does not fully work as of yet, but this is definitely a massive step forward, and this will be great for developers to hopefully find a way to actually fully utilize iCloud. Now, here on the right, we actually have a device that was bypassed using the Checkra1n jailbreak. If we try to sign into iCloud, of course, it will say, oh, look, you can sign in. But if you try to create an Apple ID or sign in, it will actually give you an error saying that it cannot create an Apple ID because apparently this iPhone can no longer be used to create a new Apple ID. This, of course, is because there is no valid activation ticket on the actual device. So when it tries to contact Apple servers, Apple basically just says, no, you're not doing anything with us. So the thing with this actual bypass is you need two devices for it to work. However, just for testing purposes, I will include a file that you will see right now that you can actually load onto your Checkra1n bypass device, but it's purely for just testing purposes, and it's actually just a kind of like dummy Apple ID, just to kind of show you the proof of concept. Now, if you're trying to use it on a device where you actually have your own Apple ID on, what you will have to do is you'll have to get you another iPhone, and you'll have to log in with your own Apple ID onto it. And of course, as you can see right here, I have created an Apple ID, fiddly named Apple Demo. And of course, you can see iCloud and everything is on, Find My iPhone is on, and everything in regards to that is looking pretty good. This is how you kind of want it to look, right? So on your Checkra1n bypass device, what you will need to do is you will actually need to first re-jailbreak the device, because you just plug that back in your computer, you put it into the Checkra1n app on your computer, put it into DFU mode, and it will be jailbroken again. And then you want to launch the Checkra1n app again. And then you want to install Cydia. I actually already installed Cydia on this particular device, but that's besides the point. You just want to install Cydia first. And then you're going to want to launch it. And it may take a minute, it may need to reload some sources, but that's perfectly normal. And you're going to want to click on the search icon. And once you've done that, you're going to want to search for an app called Fileza. F-I-L-Z. It's already recommended. It's called Fileza File Manager. This is like the main app that you're going to want to get on both devices. So you will actually need to jailbreak both devices for this to work, because essentially what you need to do is move the activation data from this phone to get it to detect the iCloud account. So you're going to want to install it on both devices. I already have it installed on this one. So now it's just going to download the file. This may take a minute. Now we are just going to return to Cydia and then go to the home screen. The Fileza app is now there. Now you're just going to want to launch it. And as you can see, for a lot of users, this will probably look pretty confusing, but trust me, this is what it should be. You're just going to have a bunch of folders. This is basically the root file system of the iPhone. Now, from this page, you're going to want to get to a particular part, which is where the accounts are actually stored, aka the iCloud accounts. Now, to get to this, if you're already in a directory, you're going to want to click all the way back. Like, as you can see on this one, there's an arrow. You want to go all the way back until it's just a slash. And then you want to look for a folder named var. As you can see, it's right here. And then you want to look for a folder named mobile. Right there. And then you want to look for library. And then accounts. which from experience is all the way at the bottom and then right there. And now, as you can see, there are two very different looking activation things. On this one, as you can see, there's actually a lot of data in these packets, and in this one, there's barely any data. So now you might be asking, okay, what do I do from now? There's files here and files here. What do I do? So on the activated one that's not iCloud locked originally, you want to click back, and you actually want to click on Edit. Edit. And then go back to where it is. And then on the accounts, you're going to want to click on More. And you're going to want to click on this Create Zip little thing. And now it's going to have a zip file created. You're going to want to click on Edit, select the zip file, and then you're going to want to click on More. And now there's going to be a little thing that says Open In. Click on that. And now you can see it actually comes up with a little airdrop little thing right here. So on this phone, the iCloud locked phone, you're going to want to turn on airdrop. Turn that on for everyone. And now it will actually come up right here. So now you just click on that and it will say iPhone success would like to share accounts.zip. Accept. And you're going to want to open this in Files. Make sure you open it in that, because if you open it in anything else, it won't work. Now, of course, it's not actually in the right directory yet. What you're going to want to do is click on Edit, select it, and then Move, which is at the very bottom. And then again, you're going to want to go to the place that we were before, which if you're in some kind of weird directory, just follow what it was before. So var, then mobile, then into library, and then accounts again, which of course go all the way to the bottom, and it's right there. And now you can see we're already in the thing. This is where all the stuff is. So we are actually going to want to now select all these files and just move them to the trash. Boom, gone. So done. And now we want to paste it by clicking this and then click paste. And now here's the zip file. Now, it's not that useful having accounts and accounts, so we're going to want to unzip it, remove the zip file, open this again, edit, select all the files here, click on move, go back, and now we just want to paste them here, and then just remove the extra accounts file, because of course that didn't have anything in it. So now, as you can see, we actually have moved everything over. So now we just want to restart this device. So now as we wait, it'll boot up right there. And now let's check on the settings app. There is an iCloud account logged in. It will actually ask you to sign into the account. Of course, this is just with the proof of concept. So I'm just going to enter my Apple ID password in. There we go. Oh, it's kind of just thinking here. And of course, it'll say Find My, Share My Location is unable to connect to the server. But now you just want to go to Find My iPhone, and then you just turn it on. And now if you're trying to turn it off, it says that it's actually linked to your Apple ID. It'll say enter the Apple ID password for that. And now you have logged into iCloud on an iCloud locked device. Now, of course, it will kind of think a little bit. This is a kind of a developmental method, and it's actually asking for a little verification code here. Let's allow that. So 505407. And there we go. As you can see, it's actually completely logged in now. We can even view this phone as well from it. Find My is of course on. It kind of glitches a little bit because, like, you know, you're not actually supposed to be logged in. It automatically logged into the iTunes store, and everything is pretty much enabled. Now, of course, this is kind of a work in progress method because, of course, it's not exactly ideal to have two devices. Now, of course, I will include the little accounts folder that I used in this just so you guys can test it. It's logged in. Like, there's nothing more to say. Pretty much, that's just a little thing that I wanted to show you guys. You can log into iCloud now, even though this device is supposed to be completely bricked and not work at all. But yeah, This has just been a short little Apple demo video collaboration with Apple Tech 752, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Also, quickly, just for those people who don't actually have another device to use it with, what you will basically just need to do is you'll need to get the Google Drive app on your locked Apple device from the iTunes Store. Then you're just going to want to click the link in the description. And then you will just come up with this little screen. Click on the three dots. You will then just go to Open In. And then as you can see, it will pretty much just say copy to files. And then you can continue from the part in the video where I made the zip file. Anyways, thank you all for watching.